Hey guys, it's Oscar Xavier and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the One Dip Makeup Challenge. If you haven't heard of it before, it's been going around the last couple weeks on YouTube, and Nikki Tutorials has done one, James Charles has done one, Manny MUA has done one. So basically like all of the YouTubers out there have been doing it. So I decided why not do it myself. If you don't know what the One Dip Makeup Challenge is, you basically get a full face of makeup, but instead of getting 2 pumps of your foundation or just dipping into your eyeshadow as much as you want, you only get to dip in it once. So this will be a challenge for me. I have my products right over here, ready to go ahead and get this done. So stay tuned, grab a snack, and let's have some fun. All right, guys, so to get started, we're gonna go in with primer. So I decided to use this on my last video. It's the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It does have a squeezy tube bottle. It's what I call it, a squeezy tube bottle. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pump once. That didn't really work. So there we go. Okay, so one pump. The first pump was literally like the most tiniest thing, but this is just one regular pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over my face. Well, I definitely know I'm gonna put it right here. So since this is my drier spots, a little bit more oily up at the top, but a little bit does go a long way with this primer. So one of my first good choices, I'd say. And then just press that into your skin. Make sure to get your whole face. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go in with my brows first. So we're gonna go ahead and use the NYX Tame and Frame Dip Brow. I usually do use a pencil, but I guess that wouldn't be really fair with this challenge because I could just go over and over unless I'm doing like one line, you know. So I thought I'd go in with this. We are gonna go in with just, I don't know, a brow brush. This is the Jeffree Star Morphe one, but we're just gonna dip once into this. Luckily, I do have, and this is a little dry, but I'm just kind of like mixing it in there, getting the most product I can out of this, and I'm just like going like that. So I do have quite a bit of product on here. I really don't need that much. My brows are pretty full as they are already. So, but I do want to go ahead and just frame the edges of my brows, or the corners of my brows. So we're just gonna go ahead and I got it a little messed up right there, but we'll go ahead and fix it. I still have enough product on this other end to go ahead and frame this side. Okay, so that's as best as it's gonna get. Okay, so to start off with the eyes, I'm gonna use a little bit of the P. Louise base to prime my eyebrows. So I am just gonna put a little tiny dollop. I'm not entirely sure how the squeezy tubes work, but I'm just gonna use, voila, that much. So this will be enough for both eyes today, we hope. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into it. And we're gonna do some right here on this side. And this is, I'm using the lighter base, obviously, since we're gonna be using color today. So I want them to stand out. The rest that I have for this second eye, and then we'll probably just go between the two and blend it as much as we can. And I look crazy, but let's get started. Okay. I haven't really decided how everything's gonna go today, but I guess we're gonna dip into this color. This is Mint Nope. Cute. It is a mint color. So we're gonna dip into this one. We only get one chance, okay? So whatever I can get on this brush is what I'm gonna be able to use on both eyes. Ooh. And I'm just swirling the brush in there, getting the most I can pick up from the brush. Okay, there's product. You see it. Let's do it. All right, so basically you have to evenly just spread it out through both eyes. So let's go ahead and we're gonna put a little bit of blue. I was expecting a lot more pigmentation on this for sure, but definitely gave my eyes some color. And I thought I grabbed a lot, but just gave me a little wash of mint. Ooh. Okay, so that wash of mint was not enough. What we are gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go into this brain freeze color, which is a pale blue. This is a pale green. So we're gonna go ahead and just try to intensify this color on our eyes already, just so we can get, I guess, the most pigmentation. So once again, just dipping into that pan. Oh, well, I guess that's all I get. So product on the brush. Okay, okay. I guess that'll work, that'll work, that'll work. Okay, we're gonna dip into Delicious. All right, so this one is more promising for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and just put a little bit on this eye, and a little bit on this eye, and maybe a little bit along that way, and a little bit along that way. Kind of get a shape going, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and ooh, I look crazy. Okay. And it didn't help that some of that product fell right here and didn't stay on my eye to help me out, but let me get a different brush to kind of feather this out, blend it a little better. I guess that's as cute as it's gonna get. Let's see. So yeah, basically I feel like this one's a little bit darker and this one's a little, you could still see a little bit of the minty blue color. This one, it's a little, yeah. So, I mean, I do still have product on here. Let me see if I can deepen that up. Okay. And that was literally just from the brush, whatever was on that. Okay. So I'm not trying to go too crazy with this, just because it's already crazy how it looks. Not my best job. We're gonna dip into Mama Tutorials, which is gonna be this shade right here. And I'm just gonna go in with my finger. So that's all I could get. Whew, okay. Give me a sec. Look, oh, okay, okay. This could possibly save the look. Just tapping it in. Making sure it's going. Okay, okay. Okay, all right. Before we get too excited, I still have to do the rest of my face and I need to clean all this off. So give me a sec. So now that I'm back, I did take that off beneath all that fallout. But I think it came out pretty cute. It's like a little grungy blue smoky eye. Definitely not something I've done before, but this is cute. I didn't think it was gonna be a blue moment today, but okay. So I think now this is gonna be the fun part for me. Is gonna be the foundation, concealer, bronzer, contour, blush. Be using mascara. Yeah. So I decided to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus foundation in the dewy consistency. And the reason I like this foundation for this challenge is it comes with like a spatula of sorts. I haven't really seen these too often with other foundations, but all I get is what is on here. Okay, so this, whatever I can get off of this is all I'm gonna be able to get for my foundation today. So, all right. This is, I think, a medium coverage foundation, and as you can see, I am already losing product. I'm trying to scrape everything I can. Oh, got some foundation right there. Okay, so I'm going to be using a foundation brush today. The Juvia's Place foundation brush. I don't think it has a name, but this is it. I love it. So let's go ahead and blend this all together. Definitely not the most full coverage as I'm used to, but overall it is getting where I need it to. Do you still see how there's like the shadow from my beard still showing? As you can see, it is very dewy, very dewy. Which I don't mind, especially because my skin and just this general area is already pretty dry. Just trying to get every crease. And just kind of doubling up with whatever I have on the brush right here to even out the face. But yeah, super dewy. I'd say it's a medium coverage. As you can see right here, if I turn my face, you can see where my beard shadow, 5 o'clock shadow, whatever, I just shaved this morning. But you can see it right here. I do have color corrector that I still haven't like dabbled into, but okay. So far it's starting to look cute. For concealer, I did just do a repurchase. We're doing the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Concealer. He did a restock a couple weeks ago, maybe like 3 weeks ago now, but most of the shades were gonna get restocked. I went online that morning when it restocked. I go online and tell me why the 2 shades that I use were the only 2 shades that were not restocked. 16 and 20. I don't know, but I got this one is C15, so it's a little bit lighter. I do like brightening anyways, so we're gonna use this. And the reason I use this is because one dip will get you such a long way, and that was one of like the major things about this doe-foot is the amount of product it holds. So with this one, we are just gonna do 1 dip. So whatever product I have on the brush, we're gonna swirl it around a little bit. And I haven't used it, so this is my first time using this one. Look how much product is in there. So you see that little hole right there? That has plenty of product in there too. You have a whole other side, so let's see. I'm gonna do just my regular places. You saw there's still some in the middle? Yeah. Okay, Let's go ahead and blend it all together. This is a medium, I'd say medium to full coverage concealer. I'd say closer to full. Always make sure to set your under eye. We're gonna go ahead and use the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which is this bad boy right here. I did go ahead and pour some into the lid, but I can only go into it once. So whatever I can get here is what I'm gonna be able to use to set both of these eyes. This is one of my favorite powders, by the way, that I've been talking about, but dipping into it once, all that product right there. I don't have any other powder. I do have more powders, but I was gonna use this powder to set my face too. Okay. So I'm gonna use another powder to set the rest of my face. We're gonna be using the Fenty Pro Filter Banana Powder. And same, I'm gonna pour some onto the lid right here. Yeah, so it's like a light banana powder. I'm just gonna use a powder brush. Dipped into it once, one little pat. Yeah, you could definitely tell right here that it didn't really cover as much as I wanted it to. So now that the face is set, we are gonna go ahead and warm it up a little bit, give it a little bit of a bronze, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty powder bronzer. This is the one in Caramel Cutie. Dip into the pan, and whatever I can get off of this is what I'm gonna be able to use to bronze. Gotta watch out for the hair. Okay. Got my bronze on, you know. So far, like, this challenge has been fairly easy for me. I haven't had really much issues besides like the eyeshadow. Brows are okay. Foundation could have been a little bit more right here, but okay, we're bronze. So I did want to go ahead and contour a little bit just to get a little bit more definition on the sides. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Whatever I can get is what I'll be able to get. And this is a Scott Barnes brush, J-Lo's makeup artist. One of my friends gave it to me, and I'm really grateful. These are super expensive brushes, but let's see, yeah. My hair is just getting crazier and crazier by the minute as I'm doing this video, but just a little bit. Highlight the temples. Yeah, hair is just crazy. Sorry, I just had to like double check, make sure that, I feel like this side's a little bit darker. Maybe I just need to blend it a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the Moon Prism Blush Palette by Lunar Beauty. This is Manny MUA's blush palette. This color right here intrigues me so much. And this is the color Spacey, and the color Stargaze too for some reason. So I'm gonna dip into kind of both of these right now. Oh, wait. I'm gonna dip into one of them. So we're gonna go ahead and dip into Stargaze. Okay, got some product right there. Little fallout on the pan, little tap right there. And then we're just gonna go ahead and definitely cute tone. And I'm trying to not step away from putting it all the way up here. So I've seen in videos that that's my only problem with blush, is I tend to put it everywhere. And I'm not like super familiar with blush, but all the people that I have seen, and I feel like this side is darker. I don't know. But blush, a little bit on the tip right there. We're gonna hydrate my face real quick and use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray in just one spritz. Oh, wait, let me, new bottle. Okay. That's all I get. For highlighter today, we're gonna go ahead and use this ColourPop single shadow. This is the color Parasol, but it's super pretty. Let's see if you can. So it's like more of like a warm golden bronzy shade for the color. So I'm gonna use it with the finger, since with the brush application with these like squishy shadows, I feel like isn't the best, and I touched it. But I'm gonna use this finger, and we're just gonna go ahead and dip in. Gonna rub it in there, and this is all I get to use. This is all I get to use. Go ahead and add some highlight right here. I would go in with a little more myself, but to deepen up the eyes or just get a little bit of color underneath, I am going to use the color Amsterdam, which is this color from the Nikkie Beauty Bay palette. I'm going to use this Morphe brush. This is the Morphe MB18. So it's a little bit more of a pencil-y brush. But I'm going to go ahead and dip into this color right here. Oh, and you can see I swirled it right there. So we're going to go ahead, or we're going to add it right at the... ever so carefully. This is where I messed up. Let me try to fix this. That was crazy. I wasn't expecting that. There's fallout in that pan, but I also didn't top the brush, so whose fault is it really? We're gonna go in with some mascara, and this is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Big fat brush. I like it. I'm gonna actually put a little bit of the excess off. There we go, it was on the tip. But let's go in with some mascara. Mascara applied. So I went off camera and I went and added a little bit black liner to my waterline. I went and used the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Smoky Shadow in the color black, I think, carbon, whatever it is. But I think overall we are finished with the look. I'm gonna say foundation was great. Did for the most part do what it needed to do, filled up my whole face from one spatula full, I guess you could say. Eyeshadow definitely went a different route than what I was expecting before I made the video. Highlighter on fleek. I feel like I kind of messed up this side a little bit, because I do feel like everything is a little bit darker on this side, but I could be wrong and it could just be my lighting. But you tell me, do I look darker? One thing that really freaked me out was when I put the blue shadow underneath, which is Amsterdam from the Nikkie Tutorial Beauty Bay palette. That freaked me out. I thought I'd mess up the whole face, but it did turn out pretty well. I'd say it's like a grungier blue look. I don't really use this one very often, but I'm going to go in with the Gloss by Jeffree Star in the color Diet Freeze. So whatever's on the brush. Let's see. It was something a little, you can still see my natural lip color, but it does give you a little tint of blue. Okay. Questionable look today. It's not the greatest I've looked. It's also not the worst that I've looked, especially since I started makeup, but not bad. Okay, so like I said, I swear I failed at this video when I put the blue Amsterdam color from the Nikkie Tutorials palette underneath. But a little bit of a fluff here and there, and we were able to get it fixed. Highlighter was great. Foundation did its thing. I do still see that it's a little bit darker in this general area, and I feel like that's from my beard. Powder, good. I feel like I went a little over the top with the bronzer on my nose again. Yeah, I feel like this side's definitely a little bit darker, but I could still see like my 5 o'clock shadow right there peeking through. I mean, overall, cute. Let me know how you guys like this video. Comment down below what you guys want to see. Subscribe, like, and share with your friends. I do want to get this page a lot bigger. Obviously, everybody does, but I'm at like 60 some odd followers right now. I want to get to at least like 100 or 200 by the end of the year. Or content you guys want to see from me. And stay tuned. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.